Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Live Ones. It is Saturday, May 14th, 2022. The big story today, NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs. We've got some teams going home, some teams staying alive in dramatic fashion to force Game 7s. I absolutely love this time of year, and it's only going to get better this weekend. The Florida Panthers finally snapped their playoff jinx and send the Washington Capitals packing in a dramatic third period and overtime. Claude Giroux, definitely the difference maker, evened things up heading into the third period and got the heads-up wraparound one-timer to Carter Verhaeghe to send the Capitals home for the summer. I don't really have a dog in this fight at all, but it would be really nice to see Giroux finally get a cup after all those years wasted in an organization that simply doesn't know how to put together a winning hockey team. In basketball, Jason Tatum took over Game 6 against the Bucks, scoring 28 of his 46 points in the second half, including 16 in the fourth, as Boston held on for a 108-95 victory at Fiserv Forum. That series, as we've been saying the whole of the past 2 weeks, has been appointment television, and I can't wait for the finale tomorrow afternoon. We had a phenomenal day yesterday, going 4-1 to get ourselves back up to 500 for the week. We got 2 games left to close out the week in positive territory. We've got hockey, baseball, and UFC. Let's get to it. And we're going to start with the 4:30 game. The Hurricanes and the Bruins, Game 7. This series has been a really interesting one. We're sitting here coming into a Game 7. You would think this was a hard-fought, smash-mouth, drag-out affair with lots of close finishes and overtimes. Nope. Every single game's been a blowout. Closest margin of victory was Game 3, where the Bruins won 4-2. Home ice has been absolutely everything in this series, and I think that continues this afternoon. Hurricanes have been absolutely unstoppable all year at PNC Arena, regular season and the playoffs. Stronger play on special teams at home has been key for Carolina. After going 0-3 on the power play in the series opener, Carolina went 4-14 in Games 2 and 5. At the other end, the Hurricanes' penalty killers have held the Bruins to just 1 goal on 11 power play opportunities through 3 games in Raleigh. I like the Hurricanes to close this one out strong at home, giving their team total over 3.5 goals. And now, to Maple Leafs and the Lightning. You want to talk about appointment television. The Maple Leafs have lost their last 8 elimination games. It has been such a curse for this team. And they hope their offense can allow them to advance to the second round for just the first time since 2004. That was 2 lockouts ago, as they have scored 23 goals. In this series through the first 6 games. Austin Matthews has scored 4 goals and 4 assists, while Mitch Marner and Michael Bunting have added 3 goals and 8 assists to the top line. But the rest of the offense has been great as well. Offense hasn't been the problem. Defense has. The Leafs have allowed 21 goals in the series, including 4 goals in Game 6. Jack Campbell has really struggled in the net with an .893 save percentage and a 3.33 GAA on 178 shots. If the Leafs are once again humiliated in the first round, it's going to be because of a defensive breakdown. And if the Lightning win, they're going to have to do it despite a huge scoring output for Toronto on their home ice. Hey, this team is not going to go out quietly. So the recipe's here for an over, possibly an overtime finish. This is going to be appointment television, like I said. I can't wait. 7 o'clock tonight. Give me the over 6.5 goals in this game today. Now, over to baseball. We're going to start out west with the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. Hey, the Diamondbacks have won 8 out of their last 10 games. Yes, those Diamondbacks, the team with an offense that started the season so bad that it ranked among some of the famous dead ball era teams. Meanwhile, the Cubs have lost 7 of their last 10 and are 7-9 on the road this season. Not only does Arizona have a momentum and home field advantage coming into today, but it's also going to have a significant edge on the mound. Zach Gallen gets the ball for the Diamondbacks, and he's been lights out this season, pitching to a 0.95 ERA through 28 1/3 innings. He's held opponents scoreless in 3 of his 5 starts, which is amazing considering he usually gets the team all the way through 6 innings, so he's definitely seeing lineups a third time. Kyle Hendricks on the mound for the Cubs. He's got a 4.38 ERA that jumps all the way up to 6.48 when he's on the road. The Cubs' offense is pitiful. They're scoring 3.29 runs per game, and their .595 OPS is last in the National League. All signs point towards the Diamondbacks in this one. Take them on the money line. There's a little bit of a chalk on it, but I think it's worth it. This is pretty much a sure Diamondbacks win today. Over to the Brewers and the Marlins. The Brewers will hand the ball off to Eric Lauer in Game 2 of this series. The lefty has been electric this season as he sports a 3-0 record and a 1.82 ERA heading into this weekend. Having failed to allow more than a single run in any of his last 4 starts, there haven't been many pitchers who have been as efficient as Eric Lauer lately. Offensively, the Brewers have taken a massive step forward after struggling to get the runs going last year. Despite only ranking 14th in batting average right now, they rank second in runs per nine, partly due to their OPS and home run numbers. They go up against the Marlins, who have absolutely limped out of the gates this season, hovering just under 500. They're in fourth place in the NL East, quickly seem to be fading back out of the discussion. They're only 2-8 in their last 10 games. Their offense has been abysmal, scoring 3 runs or less in 6 out of their last 8 games. And they don't have one of their elite starters on the mound today. It's Trevor Rogers, who's struggling with an ERA of 5 and a whip of 1.48. I like the Brewers to take this one by a couple of runs today. There's great value on the run line at plus 140. Go ahead and take it. That's Brewers minus 1.5 runs, plus 140 for the value. Last but not least, UFC Fight Night. And the bout that I'm looking at tonight is between Jake Hadley and Alan Nascimento. Should be a good one. Nascimento's a dangerous and aggressive submission artist who tends to play guard after he's taken down. That tendency, though, typically costs him valuable time that he needs to put his opponents away, and his fights tend to wind up going to decision as a result. Hadley's a British grappler from the Contender Series. He's a submission-first fighter who's had only one of his 8 professional victories by knockout. I expect a grappling-heavy contest here, and with Nascimento's tendency to sit in guard and play defense through most of his fights, I think it could go the full 3 rounds. You're getting minus 115 on the prop that the fight goes the distance. I just go ahead and take that. That is my 5th and final play for the day. Everyone bet safe, stay safe. Follow us on Twitter at Live1Sports. Check us out on Roku and Fire TV at the Live Ones. Have yourselves a great Saturday, and I will see you next time.